President Joe Biden hit the ground running, signing executive orders. So what's in store for his first 100 days? This morning, we are joined by Democratic strategist Dallas Jones. Good morning, Dallas. Thank you for joining us. Got a lot to talk to you about. You know, in his inauguration speech, the president talked about unity. Is he going to be able to achieve that, considering the division that we have in the country right now?
Well, I think what you will find from yesterday's speech is that it wasn't a very detailed kind of FDR New Deal policy speech, but it really did focus on unity and trying to bring us together after 4 years of what has been a very chaotic division of this country. Some observers have said that we are more divided since we've been since the Civil War, and certainly that has to be a number one priority for us to face what really is the looming threat of the coronavirus together. And so, yeah, I think that has to be a focus of his administration, and he's going to go for it and try to bring us together.
Now, you mentioned the coronavirus. He has basically initiated some changes right now that go against what happened during the previous administration. Is he going to be able to activate all of the forces here in this country in order to get those vaccines out to people who really need them right now?
Well, I think what we saw yesterday was a number of executive orders that really focused on a number of issues, the coronavirus being one of them. Number one, putting us back into the World Health Organization. The other piece is creating someone to a position, a COVID-19 response coordinator, to report directly to the president and manage efforts to first produce and secondly, distribute vaccines and medical equipment. Now, some of these things seem elementary, but the reality of it is these are things that were not happening. This administration that we are leaving from has failed to get vaccines into the arms of Americans. And I think the time to talk about what hasn't happened is over. And I think what you see now is that President Biden is trying to act. Today, he will sign more executive orders geared towards our number one threat, the coronavirus, and getting people back to work.
Now, you say getting people back to work, and a lot of folks still are not working. They still have to pay rent. They still have to pay their mortgages. Is he doing enough to help them?
Again, yesterday, one of the first actions was a stop on evictions until September 30th, an extension of the federal stop on evictions. And you know, again, he's focused on the fact that we've lost more jobs in December alone than we did since the coronavirus started in April. And that's 140,000 jobs. And so he has to get Americans back to work. He has to turn this economy around. Look, campaigning is easy. Governance is harder. And now the big job starts. We are beyond the politics, you know, and as a Democratic strategist, yes, it's time for us to move beyond the politics. The election is over. And let's figure out how to get our country, our economy, and our lives back to moving in a direction that we all want to see them go.
A lot of challenges for this administration from the start. Thank you so very much, Democratic strategist Dallas Jones. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you.